Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. Nice and early again. Well, it's a little bit later than yesterday, but I'm sure you guys can forgive me for not streaming at 6 a.m. I wanted to see how good, oh my God, I wanted to see how good Gemini CLI is with WordPress today. Let me just make sure I'm live, etc., etc. I hate this part of the stream. How is everyone doing? Welcome to the live stream. So basically what we're going to be doing, like I just said, is we're going to be using the Gemini CLI. The reason I'm using the CLI is just because I found that the rate limits are much better. I'm probably going to check out anti-gravity again quickly just to see if the rate limits are better on that yet. There is a link in the chat pinned. If you want to join the Skool community, please consider joining. Either A, to support me, or B, to learn a little bit more about the things that we're talking about today. I am working currently on a big course using basically any CLI or terminal coders to work with WordPress. Now, the way this actually works is it's extremely simple. Let me just sort my chat out, guys, 1 second. Okay. Yeah, the way this works is actually extremely simple. Basically, what you do is you tell Gemini or whatever terminal coder you're using to set up WordPress or WooCommerce, and then you work from there. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how that works today. This, of course, we're in the mines, we're mining, of course. You can't stop mining, guys. So let's do Gemini here. Someone left me a comment earlier, a beautiful comment on my YouTube channel saying that I wasn't using the correct model. I am using the correct model. I have an Ultra subscription, just so you guys know. So yeah, that's basically what I'm using. RIP, $140 a month, basically. Okay, so from here, we got WordPress Gemini. I'm going to say make a new folder and create me a WordPress Docker setup. Call the folder WordPress directory. So I'm going to do one directory, and then I'm going to go here. Let's just Control C out of here, and then cd dot dot, and then cd WordPress Gemini, is it? Yep. And then we'll write Gemini here. We now have two Geminis going at once. I'm going to say make me a new folder, call it WordPress WooCommerce example, and then make me a WooCommerce Docker setup and set up WooCommerce completely using the WordPress CLI. You might be asking why I'm using WordPress. I just find that it's actually really, really good for development and automation and things like that. So I'm going to say get the WordPress server running and make sure you have, oh, I've got the chat on the wrong setting. Sorry guys, 1 sec. Oh no, I haven't. And make sure you have access to the WordPress CLI, etc. And Control Y here for YOLO mode. And we already did Control Y here. I'm just going to close these other ones just because I don't want to get confused by them, basically. How is everyone doing today? How are you guys finding the new Gemini model? And yeah, what's everyone working on? I hope that you're all working on something good and interesting and useful, and you're not just sitting around watching me, you're actually doing stuff. Let me know in the chat what you're working on, guys. Let me know how you're doing today, etc., etc. We're in the mines and we're double coding right now. Okay, so wait, is Docker even open? Looks like Docker's not even open, so I mean that would be a good place to start, to be honest with you. Would be Docker being open. I've got a song in my head, just so you know, guys, so if I start singing randomly, then that's why. It is a RuneScape song. Hey, Mr. Mulbati, how are you today? Guys, check out the Skool community. A lot of this will be in the Skool extremely soon. I haven't quite managed to get it all in there just yet, but I am going to be working on this later today. I'm going to have a WordPress section right here. So I'm actually just going to add the WordPress section real quick. So WordPress CLI coming soon. And then save that. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be working on later today, after the stream most likely. 27 of you are here already. That's crazy. How is everyone doing? How does Google's Ultra plan compare to Claude's Max plan? It's basically the exact same thing, literally. So you look, for the person that left a comment saying I'm using the wrong model, then you might have just seen that pop up saying it's struggling to use Gemini 3. Should we use Gemini 2.5, and I said no, obviously, because I want to use the latest model. Okay, so we have our first one, so 808081. Okay, so make sure WordPress is installed and you have full access to everything, to run commands, etc. Make sure WordPress is installed and you have full access to all commands, etc. Yeah, Matt, I'm a switch. I wouldn't necessarily switch. Oh, okay. Well, obviously, you know, it's easy for me to say as a business owner, don't switch, use both. But I mean, I'm personally going to be using both. You could probably get away with using a $20 Claude plan with the Ultra plan from Gemini, for example, might be a good way to do it. I wouldn't say necessarily that fucking Claude is out of the race. Did you see GPT 5.1 Codex Max? Where is that? GPT 5.1 Codex Max. Oh, I didn't even see this. Damn, dude. Thanks for that. That's my video for today. I do actually like Codex, so that's nice to see, actually. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, damn. Very interesting. Thanks for that, dude. I didn't actually see this. This would probably be a good one to use, you know. I probably will check this out later. Hey, Hamish, they're releasing something called Dynamic View on Gemini Web Chat. Not sure what the purpose of it is, but I uploaded my lecture slides and created an absolutely amazing visualization of my work. Very interesting. Damn, GPT-5 Codex Max looks pretty interesting. I can probably set both up with business as well. I was using the new IDE. It's pretty good. Yeah, I do like the new IDE. I will probably check this out later today. This will probably be what my video will be about later, because I am a big fan of Codex, to be honest with you. I've found that Codex's raw coding ability, especially in the back end, is actually extremely impressive. So, okay, so we got one running, and we have another one running. So one is on localhost 8001. Damn, I didn't realize they had released a new ChatGPT model. Thanks for that, dude. I really do appreciate that. Okay, so this is the WooCommerce example. So we have a cart here, as you can see. And then let's go on the other one, which is 8081, which is going to be the directory. 8081, there we go. This is now set up. So the only thing we need is Gina.ai. I'm just going to quickly jump on over to Gina and click on API and just copy this, and we'll put this. They also released GPT 5.1 Pro, I think. Okay, you're kind of cooking right now, dude. Thanks. I checked OpenRouter earlier today. I don't understand why companies are no longer releasing models on OpenRouter. It's kind of annoying. Like, it's literally not here. Why would they do this to me? This is where I get my information, so that's kind of annoying. No, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so let's put Gina number 1, and then let's do Gina number 2. This is the s.Gina. Gina. I'm going to show you guys how I get my images, how I get everything, right? So to do research, do not use your own internal web fetch, unless you're just doing general research on something. If you need images or specific research, use Gina Kills instead, especially for images. When doing research, do not do basic research, but instead fully research the topic or get as many images as possible, especially if you're creating JSON files. Sorry. You're creating JSON files in order to power my WordPress directory. They are the key point of the directory, so a lot of research will be needed. This is a fairly simple prompt. I'm just going to change the color of this so that you guys can see it if you wanted to. Where the fuck is it there? Zoom in a bit. If you want to grab this prompt, just take a screenshot, guys, and feed it to ChatGPT or whatever. We're going to actually see if we can put this in memory. Add content to the memory. Save memory. Okay, good. And then memory. Add to the memory. Add that to the memory. Perfect. Okay, so this is the directory, I believe. Yeah. So I want to make a WordPress directory for something in Ireland, probably to grab US traffic of people who are interested in visiting Ireland. Can you do some research and give me 10 ideas for a directory? The other idea would be like an AI directory, but for now I'll just do this. And then with this one, what I'm going to do is, this is a WooCommerce example, right? I'm going to show you guys how you can make a, was that candy? I'm going to show you guys how you can make a ecom, right? So Shopify, CSV example. Don't ask why Shopify, it's just they have it. I might use this one actually. Apparel.csv, sure, this is pretty cool. Does this have images? Yep. Okay, so what we can do is we can either raw, you can press raw here, or you can just press copy file, or you could download the file. I think I'll download it. And then we drag this over and we say, this is my CSV from Shopify. What I want you to do is either manually or automatically create me so import the products, create all the categories that make sense for those products, SEO optimize all the categories and pages, design and implement an entire theme and homepage and header and footer, put all the categories in the header and the footer for easy navigation. Don't skimp out on the quality of the design and the implementation of the entire website. Create me a fully production ready website using the WordPress CLI and Docker. Get the fuck on with it. Okay, so this is number one. This is the WooCommerce example. I'm showing you guys just how powerful something like the Gemini CLI is with a WooCommerce build. So we'll just let this run for a second. I'm just going to make sure that this actually works before I skip to the next step. So we'll just watch this for 2 seconds, just make sure that it actually kind of understands what it's doing. The main thing it has to be able to do is to, oh, okay, it's not in the right directory. Okay, that looks like it's working. Oh, okay, it's copying it over. Beautiful. So read lines 1 to 10 of 23 from one WooCommerce example apparel. Beautiful. Okay, this is actually reading the CSV. This is what we needed. So this should now work. And then we'll jump over to the other one in just a second. We'll see what it's come out with. What is this? Are you okay? I've never seen that before. Okay, so what's it doing? It's installing Storefront, which is the theme. Beautiful. Okay, it knows what it's doing. You can just tell that it knows what it's doing. Yoast SEO. This is so cool, honestly. Oh my God, this is so cool. So it's basically just going to create me an entire ecom website in front of you guys. Okay, so Irish Ancestry and Genealogy Directory, a directory focused on resources for Americans tracing their Irish roots, including genealogical services, historical societies, local heritage centers, and guided ancestry tours. That is a fucking amazing idea. I have to say that is an incredible idea. Wild Atlantic Way Experience Guide, a detailed directory for accommodations, activities, hiking, cycling, surfing, restaurants, and attractions, specifically along Ireland's Wild Atlantic Way. I'm actually going to do this one potentially because, or maybe number 3, if you don't know, one of my good friends here in Ireland has a historical house, so we could put his house at the very top, basically, which might actually bring him some business. I do like these 2 ideas. I think I might go with Castle and Historic Site Explorer, directory exclusively for Irish castles, ancient ruins, and historical landmarks. So I love idea number 3. I want you to start by doing a huge amount of research using Gina curls as in your memory, and create. Does it even need to create JSON files? Oh, I don't actually know how it works. Create a JSON file import system and also 10 JSON files with a huge amount of detail inside them. One of these should be Ballandary Park, as this is a friend of mine and I would like to help them get some traffic. Please start by doing this huge amount of research. Then, one second, guys. Just give me 2 secs. Huge amount of research and gather as much detail as possible, including images and other things. The JSON files should be as detailed as possible. Do not basic information, but really do deep dives, both with your internal Google abilities and also with Gina for images, etc. Okay. How's everyone doing today? What are you all working on? You better be working hard. Working hard or hardly working. Okay, Gemini Boutique, perfect. Ad is not a registered subclient of menu item, that's fine. So I'll be flicking between these two, just so you know. I hope that people don't get too confused by that. And also RuneScape, of course. No XP waste, guys. Okay, so we're creating two WordPress websites at the same time without doing anything. Hands are off the wheel, literally. And we're going to vibe code this entire thing out. By the end of this stream, we should have a directory and a WooCommerce website. The WooCommerce website is not going to be launched, but I will launch the directory just because obviously this is just a fake WooCommerce website. So Gina is a crazy lot for me. I use SERP API already in a project, and having Reader API will make things 100 times better. Yeah, honestly, Gina is next fucking level with AI stuff. Gina is absolutely crazy. I love it. Is it actually using Gina here, though? Doesn't seem to actually be using Gina. Writing my last exam for uni tomorrow, so studying still. Unfortunately, no coding for me. Ah, man. At uni. Did you say uni? Are you British then? I feel like only British people say uni, right? As far as I know. Might not be true, but I've never done this with Gemini CLI, by the way, so I'm just trying to see if this actually works. This is taking a while, whatever this is doing, but that's fine. Australians. Oh, okay. Australians also say uni. Fair. I didn't know that. Makes sense, though. Wait, why is it not using Gina? I literally... Bro, can you read your own memory? Whatever. Memory never works, I swear. Like, it's so pointless to even try and use memory. I really hate that about certain AIs. They just ignore their memory. We say uni in New Zealand. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. I have no idea what this is even doing. Control F to focus. No. I'm not switching to Gemini now. Fair enough. How do you like GPT-5 coding Max so far? I didn't even realize it had been released. I'll make a video about it later. South African, haha, but we speak UK English, so there's that. Yeah, fair. Makes sense. Interesting. Very interesting. So cool to be watched by people from all around the world. I love that. There we go. Now we're using Gina. Oh, it says 2024. I need to tell my mate that. Okay, this is kind of working, I think. What is it? WP add custom sidebar Apple. Apple.com. Why? Okay, so we can kind of keep an eye on things here. If we go to local host, what was it? 8081, I think. Okay, that's done absolutely nothing. Beautiful. And then what was the other one? 8001. There we go. Nice. We got the products. Oh, Hamish, what are you building today? When did you move to WordPress development? We were into Convex and Gemini and Claude Code and what else not? Why? WordPress is really good if you want to sell a website, right? How are you going to give a Convex website to a client? It's just not going to happen, right? So I do still use WordPress for a lot of development because if you want to sell a website or give a website to someone, it has to be, what's it called? It has to be WordPress, right? WordPress is the number one for handing off websites to clients, basically. So that's why I do it. It's also really interesting to watch these CLI tools use Docker to create entire websites, right? I'm not actually sure what this is doing. This seems to be going extremely slowly. 100% WordPress is the way if you want to have an easy handover. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be able to give a convex website to people for sure. I create all our internal tools using Next.js, but all of our client sites are WordPress. Exactly. WordPress is still key if you're in web dev or whatever, because I mean, obviously there's the thing where you can make it on Next.js, so you put your hooks in people and they have to use you forever, right? But there's also the thing of you want to be able to give a website to someone and then never contact you again because they're annoying. So WordPress is perfect for that, I would say. That's why I use WordPress. WordPress is good for handing off. It's also really good for stuff like creating directories, I find. See, this one's going well. This one, I'm not really sure what the hell's going on. It said examining command availability for ages. Wait, are you stuck? Rewriting in Rust for no particular reason. If you do that, we'll have problems. I just asked Gemini what the prompt is you normally use for your Rolls-Royce benchmarks. I don't have the screenshot. It found the videos you linked for me. This is good. Yeah, crazy. The prompt is available for free online somewhere. Yeah, it is available for free somewhere. I'm pretty sure. It's on some Google document. I'm like 99% sure. I'm not sure what this is doing. Can you move on to the next step, please? Let me see if the new codex is available on Visual, on, what's it called? I'm just curious. You know what would be really cool would be using codex inside anti-gravity, right? Is that a thing? Probably. No, it should be. There's no reason it shouldn't be. So is anti-gravity just another fork of Visual Studio Code? Like these companies are shameless, honestly. Codex. Probably have to update codex. Yeah. I don't know what that green thing means there, but let's see. There we go. Interesting. Guys, I would recommend using this if you want to build, by the way. If you want to build a big old project, you should definitely be using GPT 5.1 Codex Max. OpenAI has a vested interest in being better than Claude, so. Oh, I found the exact Google doc. That's cool. That's really cool, actually. Okay, this is actually working again. Good. This is still doing whatever. Yeah, anti-gravity is the weird but good. I feel like it feels like a no-code interface though. Yeah, interesting. 40 people. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? What are you all working on? You better be working hard. No rest for the wicked. Oh, Susanna's awake. It's snowing in the UK, guys. My fiance's so upset. She just wants to see the snow, but it's not snowing in Ireland where we are. Oh no, I'm sorry, Susanna. No, I'm so sorry that it's not stupid Ireland. Oh, she's so sweet. She's from Naples. Like, she never sees snow, and then it never fucking snows here, I swear. Bro, what is this? I can't believe this is what it thinks is like a good, good website. It is pretty cool though. It's managed to do pretty much all of the SEO and stuff, which is nice. But bless her, she's so upset. She just wants to see snow. Like, why can't it snow in Ireland ever? You can start to see how this website is being created slowly, right? I don't know what this is. Like, awful design. There we go. That should be better. No. Hmm. Where's the CSS going? No XP waste, guys. I've got to be ready to click in 3, 2, 1. Click. I was the first to click. Okay, we should start to see some CSS soon, I hope. I do want to just show you guys what I'm working with here in my head. Oh, here we go. This one is starting to code as well. Beautiful. So this is a JSON import. Hey, does Gemini 3.0 have a usage limit? I think so, yeah. I haven't hit it yet, but I am using Ultra, so. Honestly, guys, if you want to build for kind of cheap and not pay a lot of money, I reckon GPT 5.1 Codex Max is the way to go because OpenAI is struggling in the race right now. When one of the companies is struggling in the race, they normally blow a lot of money on trying to not struggle in the race anymore. So I wouldn't be surprised if GPT 5.1 Codex was the way to go right now. I might actually try and build something on the side here, but I mean, I can't really do 3 things at once. Otherwise, I mean, I could, but I don't want to, I don't want to confuse people or whatever. So I do have something to build on the side though. Later, I'll definitely be building something later. Okay, so this is one of the JSON files. Maybe you guys can start to see. I know title Rock of Cashel. Now these are too small. Literally, these are too small. Why does it always do this? I'm lucky got unlimited API for most models. Nice. How? You can't just say that with a smiley face and not say how. Like you have to say how. That's rule number one. You can't just come in here and say that and not tell us how. How, dude, how? Tell me. What is this doing? Hmm. I would expect this to already be done if I was using Claude Code, so I'm kind of disappointed that this isn't finished yet. Also, when the hell is Anthropic going to release a new model? Please, will you just release a new model? Please. It's been a month now. Come on, bro. I know, we all know that you've got a model internally. Yeah, let's try the other one. So what was it? Localhost 8081, I think it was. 8081. Okay, this is still just a blog. I don't know the login. Okay, so it's apparently completed it. What is it? 8001. Let's see what we've got. Oh, this looks better. We're getting there. He checks, lol, that's gold, bro. This is getting better for sure. Still definitely could do with an upgrade, but that's okay. Okay, so let's try the school community prompt from the stream yesterday that someone gave us. So I'll just go on the school. There's a link to the school in the description. Obviously, this wouldn't be worth joining the school for because you can literally it's literally like a one-word prompt, but where is it? There we go. I've used Claude Code once, very impressive. I do really like Claude Code. I think probably Codex 5.1 Max is one of the best models right now, though. Same products to new categories randomly to populate them. Why would it do that? Oh, bestseller, new arrivals. Okay, that makes sense. What is everyone working on today anyway? No one's actually told me yet. Well, except the guy who said that he wasn't working. There we go. That's a new font. I bet that already looks significantly better. It's crazy how much of a difference just a font makes. Literally. Let's have a look. 8001. Doesn't look like it's updated, yeah. Maybe it has. That is a new font, actually, yeah. I was working on a CMS. Nice. Which, like, what type of CMS? Okay, now we're kind of cooking. Thanks for the info. No worries. I'm making random calling web app using WebRTC. Yeah, you were talking about this yesterday. WebRTC. Okay. Oh, interesting. Right. Okay. I understand what it is. It's yeah, standard. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now we know. Now we know. That is looking way better. Nice. Okay, good. So definitely WooCommerce is proving good. This is kind of struggling, I think. SaaS for building pre-designed Shopify stores, templates, content, products, etc. Nice. I never used Gemini. Is it free to use in the EU? How expensive is the useful model of Gemini? I'm paying 140 a month, so I mean, yeah, it's quite a lot, but it's definitely worth it for me. What do you guys think of this design? Make your own React template instead of WordPress and you'll never go back. You're wrong, because how the hell are you going to do e-commerce on React unless you're a developer? Like literally, it's so much easier to just use WooCommerce or Shopify. I completely disagree with you, John, but yeah. Okay, so it's messed up a little bit with the categories. That's not too big of a problem, though. I'm not too fussed. Hello, Hamish. I'm trying to finish all my directories, but I'm struggling to do so. Lack of funds, and also some SaaS. Founds or funds? Okay, this is definitely looking better. I disagree with you just because setting up Stripe on, React for ecom, you can easily get hacked. There's loads of different things at play. WordPress is always hackable with plugins that get hacked. Don't use plugins. You don't have to use plugins if you're using what's it called? Claude Code or Gemini CLI or whatever. You don't really need plugins. Um, this looks good for sure. Still think it could look better. Yes, all that is hard. On React, Claude will do. Yeah, I know, but then like you're hoping that Claude won't let you get hacked in that case. You're less likely to get hacked on WordPress, especially if you don't use any plugins. I need to go to product/women to see the new grid. Sorry, I guess. No, you get Claude to do it. Yeah, I know, but I mean, then you're just saying like, please don't let me get hacked to Claude Code, right? Which is not necessarily a good way to do things either. I don't know. I'd rather use a framework just because you're less likely to. That's why I actually went down the route of using Convex. If you don't know, I made this website here, ceoprompt.ai, in one night using Convex and Codex. Um,
How and then blah blah.
so, I mean, yeah, yeah, I'm not sure. Like, it's pretty interesting stuff. You're much less likely to get hacked if you're on like a serverless Convex setup. From what I understand, anyway, that's what people have told me. Obviously, I'm not a developer, so I don't claim to be a developer either. When people ask me what I do, I never say I'm a developer. Never, never, never. I say I'm a vibe coder. I see you basically tell your model to build something, then you substitute WordPress for you, but you do it in React, if I understand you. Yeah. Why is this? What do you mean updating with new images? That wasn't the problem. God, what the fuck is going on now? All depends on your building full stack apps. If you want something simple, I've developed full stack for 20 years now. Yeah, fair. Yes, it will launch on the server for you as well with your API key. Yes, Superbase gets you hacked easily because of the RLS policies. Stuff, everything is open by default. Yeah, honestly, guys, use Convex. Convex is great. I love Convex. What is this doing? It's just creating blocks. How is it doing that? So I use SSH key I made and tell it to log into the server and secure it as well as launch the React product. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That sounds pretty risky. Okay, there we go. So let's go to the other one. This is the Irish Heritage directory. What is this? You can see that you can see my ideas behind working with WooCommerce. Oh my god, now there's a critical error. Let's go to place, right? Slash place. It works super fast and great. I used to do the WordPress thing until I pressed an update and my client's site exploded. I was annoyed. They do all sorts of custom SEO and components and they work. You got Gemini Ultra? Yeah, I do have Gemini Ultra. You need Gemini Ultra to use. Oh, the mine is gone. To use this. East Lumbridge one. That's a good one. What apps tools are you using for building the site? I'm using Docker and Gemini CLI, basically. Have you tried game dev? I haven't, but I would like to. My friend has tried game dev. Would you recommend switching from Claude Max to Gemini Ultra? Probably not, to be fair. Not right now. There we go. Interesting. Okay, but the home page is still placeholder content. Okay, so it looks like we actually have some things here. Where's Ballandary? Nice, Ballandary Park. There it is. Bang. Beautiful. Really, really nice. There it is. There she blows. Beautiful. Glendale. Nice. King John's Castle. Nice. So they've done a really, really good job of this, actually. Dublin Castle. Still could do with more info, but that's fine. Another cheaper model for coding has to be K2 that does really well. Want to get my hands on Gemini 3 without investing in Ultra? Is there a way? Yeah, you could do the cheaper one. I think anti-gravity supports anti-gravity would be what you need, I think. Just check out anti-gravity. I think anti-gravity will let you play with it for free, as far as I'm aware. So you prefer Codex Max versus Gemini 3? I mean, yet to be confirmed, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna like the new Gemini. Why do I not have my chat off on RuneScape? I'm a real flamer, guys, just so you know, on RuneScape. Oh, bang, look at that. Nice. Okay, so let's just go to the school community, which there's a link to the school community in the description here. Sorry, in the chat. Let's go classroom. What is it? Vibe coding. And then grab this prompt and then send it. I use Max 5.1 and Claude Max and Gemini, just API key for now. But I use the builder when I cut the code back to OpenAI. It's a really hard sentence to read, man. I have Claude Code intertwined with local LLM Granite 4, so it uses both at the same time like a second brain. Okay, let's see how the ecom website's doing. Oh, oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. So yeah, I mean, you can see how you could keep vibe coding this forever. That hero image there is really, really impressive, actually. I like that a lot. Oh, that's an Unsplash Pro image, so we'd have to change that, but just for now, it's fine. What do you guys think of that hero section? The live stream should instead be you eating. I'm not even gonna read that out, bro. I'm just gonna ban you. That's such a weird comment. Like, I don't know what the fuck that comment was, dude. Maybe you should live stream that. Using a hook so everything is fed into models at once. Sorry, that comment really threw me. That was such a weird comment. I can't imagine leaving such a weird comment in a live stream, literally. It's lit. How does it do on mobile? Oh, it was a joke. Okay, fair. Sorry that I removed it then. That really threw me though, dude. That was a really weird comment. Why did you leave that comment, dude? Um, Control Shift R. Yeah, I really do not like cache either. I still think this doesn't look that good. Is this cache related? Let's have a look. No. I still think it could look better. Have you done SEO with AI? Hell yeah. We've done a lot of SEO with AI. I have an entire SaaS that is literally SEO for AI. If you have a WordPress or a Shopify website, why is it down? Hello? Wait, why is Grove down? The fuck? Wait. Oh, it's not. That was weird. Yeah, this is literally SEO with AI. What is NB2 drops very soon? NB2. Is that going to be like a, was it D's nuts joke? Are you gonna D's nuts me? Am I gonna get D's nutsted? That'll be the first time I've ever got D's nutsted on stream. I bet it's not responsive. I agree, it probably is not responsive. Yeah, have you ever done SEO with AI? If you have either a WooCommerce or a Shopify store, check out SEOgrove.ai. This is my Nana Banana too. Okay, this is my SaaS that does SEO for people using AI. Is it Mr. Portable? No, it's not here. So, for example, this is a website that has only been SEO'd with SEO Grove, and you can see that it's kind of flying right now. Yeah, Nano Banana 2 should be today, I would guess. Curcumin and turmeric combo brain food. Once I took that, I was immediately 20% smarter. Try it and you'll see. Yeah. Thoughts? What do we think of that? You might. Turmeric straight into my brain, mate. Sounds good. I really like this home section, hero section. I think it's beautiful, I have to say. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's check out the other one. Now we're getting there. Yep, that's really good. Really impressive. What do you guys think of this one as well? So this is the browse by region. Can you make sure the browse by region and the counties, etc., all exist? Were they not in the JSON? What do you guys think of this design? I think this is pretty good. Obviously, there should be an image here, but that's fine. You can obviously just vibe code that. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. This is one of the better directories I've seen for sure. I am not impressed with the JSON detail though. The JSON detail is really, really bad. So that would have to be fixed probably with prompting. Wait, this is in the... Oh no. What? Oh, sorry, yeah, H65. Oh, sorry, that's an air code. I thought it was a UK one for a second. We have, if you don't know, we basically have a very similar system for yeah, I agree the black text is awful, but the problem with that is it doesn't know what color the background is, right? That's all it is. I have an island client, she is a singer. Oh, nice, cool. Is it mobile responsive? Oh, it is mobile responsive. Interesting. They're normally not mobile responsive. So it's even thought of that. You are doing great content. I'm going to bed. Cheers, bud. Be around later in the next stream. Thanks, man. Have a good sleep, dude. Have fun dreaming of AI stuff all night long. We're all cursed, guys, literally. All we do now is, or all I do personally, is just dream of fucking, what is it? Dream by, dream of AI stuff. Okay, that's now done. So if I click Galway, there it is, Ballinderry Park. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now do the meta titles and meta descriptions for SEO reasons. I appreciate that, John. Thanks for tuning in. I love flaming people on RuneScape. It's my favorite activity, I swear. Places in Meath, beautiful. This one's not running anymore, I don't think. I'm just extremely impressed with the hero section here. Oh, wrong one. Is this... Surely this isn't mobile friendly? Nah, of course it's not. Of course it's not. The other one is, though, which is pretty cool. I'll tell you something. Gemini is obsessed with this. Absolutely obsessed with it. The like spring/summer 2025 like subheading above the real title. It's crazy how obsessed Gemini is with that. You'd be able to see that something was Gemini vibe coded instantly by this, basically. That's a dead giveaway for Gemini, I guess. It's interesting how all of these AIs have hallmarks. Very, very interesting. It's been a very, very successful stream, guys. Thank you so much for spending your mornings or your evenings or your whatever. Wait, what happens if I press insert ad? I'm just going to test this, guys. Sorry if you get an ad. I don't know what that even does, so I'm just going to press it. I'm guessing you guys are watching an ad right now, so enjoy your ad. Thanks for the money, I guess. Is monetization even on? Because, no, it is on. Okay, good. Sweet. Not that I'm doing this for the fucking ad revenue, obviously, but where did my thing go? Yeah, I live in Ireland, by the way. It's a really, really nice place. You guys should definitely check it out. Did you enjoy your ad, guys? Oh, that's so funny that I can just throw an ad at you. What if I just repeatedly pressed insert ad, insert ad, insert ad? Would the entire stream just be an ad? Well, I don't understand why they even give the options add an ad. Gemini.md, interesting. I need to look into that. Can you where is my homepage? I love how the views just went down as soon as I said press as soon as I pressed the add thing. The theme is just gone. I'm not really sure what's happening here. Okay, it's back, but hmm. That's so nice, that picture, but I'm probably gonna make some food soon, guys. I'm gonna make lunch. Probably do a puttanesca. If you know anything about Italian food, I'm gonna make this puttanesca sauce. Oh yeah. Probably not spaghetti though. I don't really like spaghetti. That's it there. Oh, my mouth is watering. So it's basically tuna, tomato, capers, olives. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a Neapolitan recipe, I think. I'm pretty sure this is a Neapolitan recipe. I make this so good, guys. You should try my puttanesca one time. It's so good. We were thinking of doing some cooking streams at some point, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you watch that? Let me know in the chat if you would watch a cooking stream with my fiance. There we go. It's back. My fiance is from Naples, and she makes an amazing sauce. I would. Okay, nice. One person says they would, so let's do it. Now, for sure, we're thinking about doing it. I think it'd be really fun. So, oh, nice. The filter system works. Italian food is prime. Yeah, true, dude. True, very true. I want to see the SEO done here, and then I'm probably gonna jump out for now. Thanks for spending your mornings with me, guys. I'm gonna probably go and make a video about Codex 5.1 because sorry, Codex 5.1 Max, because that's actually a big update for me. I do really like Codex. I do use it a lot, so I do have to go make a video about that. It's so annoying though because like I have to change what I'm making a video about. Like one day it's good and then the next day it's bad and then obviously people complain about that and oh man, it's just annoying. But yeah, cheers for tuning in, guys. I'll probably head out in like 1 or 2 minutes. Italian food is prime, very true. It is life. Let me know what you guys think about Gemini 3. If you think it's good, bad, ugly, terrible, amazing. I'm a little bit disappointed by it though, to be honest with you. I honestly feel like Claude could have done as good a job, just not with the styling. There's something about Gemini that's very good for styling. I think what I'll do is I'll get the Codex CLI actually. Codex CLI. Trying to grab this real quick. I've been curious. I haven't used this before, so I don't know why I've used every other fucking tool except this one for some reason. Okay, this should be the one. No, still incorrect. Let's just try one really quick thing, right, while we're here. So this is Codex, and wait, I need to CD WordPress Gemini. Wait, ls. CD WordPress directory Codex. Can you fix my meta titles for some reason they are not working? They all say local host. Watch Codex fix this in like 2 seconds, literally. How do you see Gemini 3.0 for game dev? I haven't used it for game dev yet. I'm not sure how to develop games. Like how do you even go about that? My other option today is to make pasta and is it broad beans that I have? It's one of these. I'm not sure which one I have, but no, it's cannelloni. I have cannellini beans. It's this recipe. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. Have you ever had pasta and beans, guys? Honestly, highly recommend it. What is this? Cannellini pasta fazzolo. Oh, look at that. It's really good. It might seem weird. It's not weird. It's fucking beautiful, guys. Pasta and beans. And the other one is pasta ceci. Oh my God. I'd die for this stuff. It's so good. If I could eat one more meal for the rest of my life, it would be pasta and ceci for sure. Not even a competition. Okay, watch. Let's see if this works. This is Codex, the new Codex model. See if it fixes what Gemini was struggling with. No. I recommend you visit Spain for good food, man. Uh, yeah, I mean Spain is decent food, but honestly, Naples does not have it doesn't have competition. I promise you, there is no competition. Naples is the best food I've ever had in my entire life. I'm not saying it's the best in the world. I never would say that, but I lived in Spain for 6 months. It's not a there's no competition. Naples is the best of the best that I've had. But, I'm sure sushi in Japan is amazing. I'm sure food in Beijing and Hong Kong is amazing. I'm not someone that will just be like Italian food is the best, full stop. I don't think like that. But in terms of food that I have eaten, Naples is the best by far. And not even Italy, just Naples specifically. Naples food is just it's next level, honestly. Obviously it's pizza, 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 pizza. Pizza, 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 pizza. What else is there? This is making me really hungry. Now I'm just hungry. Oh, there we go. Mm-hmm. Spaghetti alla vongole. This insane food. Honestly, spaghetti alla vongole is amazing. This is pasta and ceci inside a Parmigiano ring. I have traveled a fair amount. I haven't traveled as much as a lot of people. I have a friend called Ed who has visited, what is it, 103 countries? I've only been to like 10 or 15, maybe 20. But yeah, Ed, who is often in the chat actually, has visited so many countries. It's crazy, including countries that I would be scared to travel to personally. This is the good shit. I've had this before. It's served inside like hot pasta served inside a parmesan ring. It's so good. It's not something you'd even think about, but like the parmesan like melts into the food. It's just insane. This is more of a fucking cooking stream at this point than anything else. Oh, that looks good. Still didn't fix it. I'm gonna go try Codex doing the same thing in a second. Came here for the Italian news, stayed for the Italian food. Hell yeah, dude. It is. That's the way it is. It still is fucking local host. What is going on? Side question, I saw your video on how to enable Gemini and CLI, but did not work for me. Any ideas what I should do? I think you might need Ultra Plan, which I didn't actually know at the time, but you probably need the Ultra Plan. Oh, also this is side. I've never had such an issue with something like this, not for a long time. I think you need Gemini Ultra. I didn't know that at the time when I made that video, just so you know. You got the Ultra Plan, yeah. I had to. I'm a YouTuber, so I didn't really have a I didn't really have a choice in the matter, to be honest with you. I had to go for the Ultra Plan. It was either get the Ultra Plan or don't make content. Is there a fucking YOLO mode here? If we're gonna spend all day, every day vibe coding, we may as well get some good recipes to cooking live streams for the win. Nice. Also, it'll all be kind of vegan-y, not vegan, obviously, but a lot of these dishes could be vegan if you wanted them to be. It's all three ingredients, four ingredients. You can buy them from your local Aldi. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do any like, oh, by the way, you need a fucking imported Italian, whatever. It'll all be available in Aldi. So I might actually. Oh, there we go. It did fix it. Good job, Codex. Yo, what's good, dude? Are you reading chat or somewhere else? Well, that's awkward. I'm reading chat. You got me though. You got me with that one. Okay, directory, there it is. Island, there it is. Beautiful. So the SEO has now been done. I love the look of this. Obviously, the black here would ideally it would need a shade or some kind of white behind it, or whatever, but that's fine. Meath historical island directory. Trim Castle historic site in Meath Island. Beautiful. We're really starting to get the directory good now. Nah, I thought like you might be multi-streaming. Nah, I was originally, but I wasn't really getting any views anywhere else, so I just decided to stick to YouTube. You may as well do what you know. Also, fuck me, blood is vibing and scaping. I mean, clicking the fucking rock every 10 minutes is pretty easy, but yeah, still. So you can't XP waste, dude, as you know. If you're a scaper, you know. If you know, you know. Can't be XP wasting. Okay, so let's just before I leave, guys, I'm leaving the thingy in a minute. I'm gonna stop streaming. I need to make some food. Let's just see what we got. So we got this beautiful header and this pretty much entire e-commerce website built on WooCommerce in today's stream. You know, we could kind of launch this if we wanted to, if these were real products. We could continue vibe coding, etc., etc. And then the other thing we did in this live stream, if you're curious, you can watch the live stream from the very beginning to see how I did these things. We have this directory, which I probably will actually launch. I just need to do a few more things to it. I'm probably going to look at Codex for like a technical build. Hey man, love the channel. I've been able to go from basic front end understanding to full stack in 6 months. Fuck yes, dude. That's the kind of shit that keeps me motivated. So I'm really happy to read that. I think in my head, I'm starting to come up with a stack. My stack is as follows. I will just share this with you guys. This is currently what I'm thinking in my head is Claude Code for research, for WordPress directory, Codex for the build, and then Gemini 3 for the look and feel of the build, right? So this is what I'm currently working on in my head. In my opinion, this is probably the best way to build right now. Guys, I think I'm going to leave the live stream there. Thank you so much for tuning in. There is a link to join the Skool community if you want to support me, / if you want to learn a little bit more about what we do here, then definitely check out the Skool community. I am going to head out now. What are you using for coding? Warp. I'm using CLI. So what's it called? Like also, what sort of tech stack? I use WordPress. I use Convex. I use Convex and Next.js if I'm building something for me, like a SaaS. If I'm building something to either put online or to sell to someone or to give to a client, then I normally use WordPress. Because if you want to sell a website, it's very hard to sell a Next.js website. It's much easier to sell a WordPress website. Oh, damn. For lunch or CC over 8. Thanks, Bravo Moto. Sei italiano? Grazie. Bravo Moto. That's a very Italian name, if you didn't know, but you probably do know. Thanks, dude. I really appreciate that, man. Thanks for the 20 big ones. I'm just going to like that. Guys, I am going to leave the stream, though. I'm going to go get lunch with that money that Bravo just sent me. I'm probably going to make a puttanesca for lunch with tuna, olives, and capers. Susanna's on a diet. Okay, never mind. I might have to just make something a bit healthier. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm in New York, right? Okay. Do you have... I like your name, though. Bravo molto. Grazie mille, as they say. Cheers, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, probably around the same time. I'm waking up bright and early every day and vibe coding while everyone else is asleep. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I'll be back most likely tomorrow. Let me just end the stream.